Hey, it's so fun, you guys. We're still part of the Glamour Girls. We just love being a part of the group and doing all the fun stuff and getting to learn all the new things as a director and the different side of things. And Christmas is coming and we have our thing, and I'm so excited. So tonight, kind of along the same lines of Christmas and sales and all of those things, we're going to talk a little bit about last minute gift ideas, last minute ways to cut sales, last minute ways to get more parties, more bookings, more recruits, all those things. It is the holidays. It is a busy time of year for everybody, but it's also an amazing time of year for people to do some of these things. I remember a couple of years we had several consultants that signed up within our area of people who wanted to do the become a consultant, and they used kind of like one girl, I believe her parents helped her. That was their Christmas present to her that year, that they helped her buy her starter kit. And then I remember another one was similar, like a husband that had helped his wife become a consultant and did the starter kit. And that's the thing that's really cool about this, is because we have an opportunity to share with people, and that's what our job is to share it with people. And our growth and our teams that can build still can happen during the holidays if you want it to. And so, I'm getting ready here. I love Christmas, and we have a lot of stuff that's coming up in our family and our life for Christmas. And so I'm kind of going to stop the Mary Kay stuff as far as, pushing it all out there on the 21st. And so I'm going to kind of use the 21st till Christmas Day to be kind of my time to finish up everything, finalize, get all of my orders done and delivered, and then just kind of focus on the family. And then after Christmas, I'm going to pick it right back up again and do, hopefully I have a couple parties before New Year's so we can get some New Year's looks and glam kind of things like that. So with all of those things said, I wanted to read you guys. And so let me kind of explain this a little bit. I don't have the computer right now that can share my screen. So I'm going to toggle back and forth, and I posted a bunch of images on Facebook, our Inspired Area page today. So all of the content that I'm going through tonight is all there. You're still welcome to take notes if you want tonight, but all of the content is there. But the first thing I wanted to go over is I wanted to do a 12 days of Christmas challenge for everybody. And this is on the Facebook page, but this is kind of a little bit of a twist. It's going to be a challenge for any of you guys consultants wise that want to, continue to grow your business in the last part of the year. And so here we go. On the first day of Christmas, my director said to me, hand out one business card and a lookbook. On the second day of Christmas, my director said to me, show two people satin hands. On the third day of Christmas, my director said to me, make 3 booking attempts. On the fourth day of Christmas, my director said to me, hand out 4 business cards. On the fifth day, call 5 men to offer your gift services. So this is really funny because obviously guys are typically last minute and they usually don't have a budget in mind. They just want something awesome and to be like the hero of Christmas. And so that's a really good opportunity for you to reach out to any of your customers' husbands that they've maybe listed on their wish list as their secret Santa, and see if you can get any sales. That's also a great time to go around to businesses that will let you and focus maybe on more of the traditional businesses that have men as employees. I know that I have 2 tire places over in my area that I hit every year, and I get a lot of sales from those last minute ones. I do have them prepackaged and wrapped up, ready to go. So all they have to do is just buy it straight out of my trunk, and they have their present and it's already wrapped. On the 6th day of Christmas, my director said to me, make 6 business phone calls. At least 3 of those are booking attempts. On the 7th day, write down 7 nice things about yourself and make them your affirmations. On the 8th day, call 8 women to book practice interviews with or appointments of any kind. That's a great time to see if people want to do a dream session with you. I know we talked about that as a dream session a couple years ago when Diana Sumter, the national sales director, was here. And she liked to call them dream sessions because not everybody is going to have the vision of Mary Kay as being part of their life. But a dream session is one of those things that you can talk to people, you interview them, you ask them questions, and you let them dream and see what they want to do with their life. Maybe it is Mary Kay. Maybe Mary Kay is the way that they're going to be able to get to their dreams, and maybe it's not at all. But practice some of those dream sessions. This is a great time to do it. We're getting into a new year. A lot of people want different things going on. We know people are lonely. Human contact and human interaction is so big right now. People need it, and we need to be giving it to them. We need to have ways that we can show them that this will work and that they can come together. On the 9th day of Christmas, my director said to me, send a note to 9 people telling them how special they are to you. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty big thing, especially as we just kind of mentioned the human contact. And you can always send them a note by a text message or instant message. It doesn't have to necessarily be you write 9 letters to people and send it in the post office. So there's lots of ways that you can do that. On the 10th day of Christmas, my director said to me, say your affirmation 10 times or offer your business card to 10 people, or do both. On the 11th day of Christmas, my director said to me, hand out 1 business card, give 2 satin hand treatments, make 3 booking attempts, and follow up on 5 bookings / recruiting prospects. Whew, hang in there, you're almost done. On the 12th day of Christmas, my director said to me, hand out 4 business cards, make 6 business phone calls, book 1 practice interview, take 1 hot bath, then call me, your director, and say you did it. So I figured out if we all were to do this and started tomorrow on December 10th, we would finish our 12 days of Christmas on the 21st, which is the last day that I'm going to be doing business from my Mary Kay. It's like, wow, that was kind of ironic or planned, whichever way you want to look at it. So that's just kind of a fun little challenge that is on the Facebook page. And this is just something to get you guys excited to maybe start using this. And you don't only have to do this at Christmas. This is a good little challenge for you guys to do every month. This would be awesome if we each did this every month. Just imagine what our businesses would grow. Okay, so then in the same idea as the 12 days of Christmas, I posted a 12 days of Christmas package. There's 3 different package options that Kristen Sharp created, and she also has a script that goes with it. So in her, she has package 1 that is $199. Package 2 is $249. Package 3 is $299. And she lists all the items there that you would get with it. This is a perfect flyer that you could send out to people. You could always throw it in Canva really quick and take her picture off of it and put your picture on it. And then she has on the script page, if we break that down during the 12 days of Christmas, if you sell 5 of the sets that are $199 each, you're going to profit $497.50. If you sell 10 gift sets at the $199 each, your profit is $995. If you sell 15 of those sets, your profit is $1,492.50. So if you think about it, we are getting closer to Christmas, but could you imagine doing this and getting those kinds of sales for those kinds of people? We just talked about how guys are always at the last minute. They're usually ones that do a higher price point. And you can give them a gift certificate that says that they have like a pamper session with you after the new year. So then whoever the guy's buying for, you get her to come in and you can do like a new look, you can do makeup, you can do skincare, you can do all of those things, get a new customer, get her on some skincare stuff. And then she has this awesome set that you can customize. You can, you tell him that he's going to buy, the $199 option. And let's say he's fine with that. So you put in an eyeliner, a lip gloss, eyeshadow stick, a mascara, Mint Bliss foot lotion, satin hand shea cream, satin body shea scrub, hydrating lotion, soothing eye gel, oil-free makeup remover, 2-in-1 body wash and shave, satin lip sugar scrub, satin lip butter balm. So some of those things aren't customizable, but some of them are. So you just put in an eyeliner. Let's say you do black or you do brown, just a generic one. And then let's say you do like the lip glosses like Sheer Illusion or Beach Bronze or Fancy Nancy, which are the ones that traditionally sell the most. And they're kind of the most neutral. And let's say she wants to change those colors and she comes and does her facial with you, her pamper session. She can change those colors out if she wants, or she can even change products out. At the bottom of the list, it also gives you other options that you can put in to make the price point the same on those lists. The package number 2 adds in a little bit more stuff. It does do a full satin hands pampering set. It also adds in, there was one other one I thought it added in. No, maybe that one's it. On the number 3 package, which is $299, it does add in a couple extra things: the hydrogel eye patches, a charcoal mask, and a mask applicator. So that's a really awesome package, and you could always package it in one item at a time, and make it like 12 presents, or you could package it as one nice package with a gift basket or something like that. So there's lots of options to do. And those are stuff that traditionally most of us are going to have on our shelves, especially if we carry inventory. If we don't carry inventory and you don't have them on your shelf, we have like a 3-day, most of the time, turnaround on our orders when we're ordering them from Mary Kay. I do believe there is a deadline that Mary Kay guarantees us delivery by Christmas. And I want to say that's like the 12th or the 14th of December. I'd have to go back and double check on In Touch, but those are options, you guys, right there to get you some really cool last minute sales, some bookings, and some of those kinds of, if you want to post things on like your social media, there's a couple of other images that are, oh my gosh, my phone. Sorry, my phone looks like it's dying, but it's charging. So, okay, there's also other images there that you can post out on your social medias. And some of them include maybe products that are no longer going to be in our current lookbook. They're limited edition, or they're maybe getting redone. And see if we have some things that you can like bundle together. So I did bring you a couple of examples for that, because these are ones that you can look at your inventory as it's getting towards the end of the year, and you can be like, okay, I have some of these, I have some of this. What is some way that I could move some of that off of my shelf? So the first one I wanted to show you is it's just a cute little stocking. Kelly and I purchased these at Port of Achievers. The price point of the stocking and the little card that goes with it is less than 50 cents per package, and they're super cute. Inside it, we do have the lavender and coconut body spray, and then one of the little shea cream lotions. So this right here it's a $30 retail package. I wouldn't even really add anything as far as like the packaging is concerned, since it was less than $1. You certainly could, if you wanted to, you could make it like $1 and do 31 or $32. But this one's all ready to go. It's super cute. It's got the gift tag and everything on it. The next one is the same packaging, but it's got the set of our brushes, our makeup brushes. And these are little heart little pads that I got. Same thing, Port of Achievers. And then down here at the bottom is a brush cleaner. So this one is phasing out. It's not in our catalog anymore, but this is a cute one to bundle together to maybe get some of those moved off of your shelf. And it's a great package for really anybody. I mean, most females wear makeup. They're going to need a nice makeup brush set and then brush cleaner to clean them off. And so this one was a cute package that we did. And also, again, it's pre-packaged. It's got the little tag on it. Then let's say you have some lip glosses, some lipsticks, maybe some lip liners, and you can put a cute package together. So this is still on In Touch. We can purchase these. It's a Mary Kay like a lipstick holder. It's got the Mary Kay logo on it. It's got the cute little lipstick on the zipper. And then you open it up inside. And so what we have in here is we have a lip stick, a lip gloss, and a lip liner that are all probably about the same color scheme. And so you can put a little package together like that and call it a lip trio. We just have it wrapped with a little bow around the inside so you can see it. So there's that one. And you guys, you just price these basically what the cost of your packaging is and what the cost of the product is on retail. So this is $6 on In Touch. And so then you would just add up a lip gloss, a lip liner, and a lipstick, which is right. It's going to be about $60, I think, for all of it, if I remember correctly. These are those little leather purses that Jen and Jill found from their holiday open house. They're on Amazon. I got the purple ones, obviously. The pink ones are cheaper. They end up making them about, gosh, like 70 cents, I think, per thing. And it's got a cute little like a little scarf that ties it into a bow. And these are like the size is perfect for a satin lip set. You can put all kinds of cute little different things in there, and it's just a cute little way to package it. It's good for stocking stuffers. And again, the price point on these is super little. So just look at what you have in your inventory and make something cute to go in it. And then you've got like a little gift already to go. The next one I'm going to show you is body care set. We kind of made this package. So we've got a netted sponge on the back. It's just in a cello bag and it has a sticker on the front of it. And it's a body lotion and a body wash or shower gel, whatever you want to call it. And it's just in a cute little package all ready to go. And we have them all the different fragrances. And then we did do some of these sets when we got the body spray and we added the ones to the lavender and coconut with the body spray. And it takes it up a little bit more of a price point than just the two items. But again, this is stuff that a lot of times guys run into Bath and Body Works and they get something just like this already pre-packaged and ready to go. So if they're going to do something like that, how much cooler is it if we just take it straight to them and they can buy it right out of our trunk like that and just have an instant sale? And this is the kind of stuff that's going to be able to be reordered and used again, even if maybe they're not going to use our skincare or our makeup just yet, but this is going to get them in the door with us. Okay. And then the last little gifty idea I have ready to go is with a dollar store tin. And inside the tin, we have the clinical solution. So this is the retinol 0.5 and the calming milk. And then I had some little cards from Court of Achievers left. And so we put those little sets together. So there's your little directions and everything on how to use the clinical solutions. You've got the calming milk and the retinol in a cute little tin all ready to go. And that's a perfect gift idea all ready to go. You put the lid on, it's already got the bow and everything. It's perfectly ready. So just don't make it difficult. Look on your shelves, look at what you have in your current inventory if you have any. Make a decision on what you want to do and how you want to do it. And we still have plenty of time to get this done, you guys. A lot of people haven't even started Christmas shopping yet. My mind is blown on that because I'm usually I'm so far ahead of the game on different things. But yeah, people haven't even started yet. So lots and lots of ideas. There was a couple of other images that I posted on there that I wanted to make sure I touched on. There was one that says gifts that slay. And so there's a whole bunch of items on there that are in different price points, depending on, somebody's budget. So this you could use as kind of like a little, like a menu option if you wanted to show people. I'm going to flip my screen to look at my computer screen, hopefully. So that one right there, it says gifts that slay. Of course, there's a gal's name up there and her phone number, but you could easily throw that into Canva and have it put your picture and your contact information on it. Let me just go through all the images while I make sure I have them ready. So the 12 Days of Christmas from Kristen Sharp, and then the script. Sorry, that one is the script. This is the packages. And then here's the 12-day challenge. Gifts that slay. This one's kind of fun. It's a Christmas message from Mary Kay Ash herself. This was written December of 2000. I'll let you guys all go read that. And oh, and then let's see, is that all of them? Sorry, I feel distracted. Oh, this one was another cute idea with some of the eyeshadows that are going away. Some of us might have a couple of those empty little mini palettes and some of the colors. And so these are just four ideas of ones that would be cute for Christmas. And they would include some of the ones that could potentially be out of stock that are not going to be sold anymore. And this is a great way to bundle them and get them to go for your customers. And this is the skincare survey. It's not necessarily Christmas related, but it is Mary Kay related. So you can print those off, and maybe if you're like going to stand out in front of Walmart or something for an hour or whatever and pass out skincare surveys and see if you can get anybody to book appointments with you. One sheet of paper, if you print out an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, this will make four postcard size surveys for you. And I believe that's all in that image. And then there's a second post that I posted. I thought, oh, here it is. And these are the 12 days of Christmas. It's like a flash sale. And Kelly Moore put these all together and made them for us. So this is something she did last year, and she got a lot of movement on her social medias for doing this. So all 12 days are there in the starter. And then I'm just going to see if Kelly would unmute for a second. Is she still on? If she would just
Yeah.
unmute for a second and kind of give them an update of how you did that last year.
So I just posted the first picture that says 12 Days of Christmas, and each day I would just put a new picture on there. So the first day of Christmas and whatever that item is. And then the next day I do the second all the way up to 12. And you can choose how many days you want to do it. You don't have to do all 12. Last year I only did 6 days because I had a very hectic schedule. And so I just did 6 days, and that's when I got like over 2 grand, just doing my 6 days before Christmas. So, and it's, good prices and good price point for everybody. And so that moved a lot of products that way.
And then if you had people that picked different items on different days, you kind of just kept like a running total yourself when they would message you on which day they want which items and how many. And then at the end of the 12 days, you put it all, you kind of added everything up for
Yep.
them and gave them their total, correct?
And give them a total. Yep, correct.
Yeah. So you
Yep.
guys,
So
this
they
is
can give
ready
you
to
what
go.
color or whatever.
Yeah, and it's on there. It's ready to go. If you have any questions on that kind of stuff, you can always reach out to Kelly Moore or myself or anybody else, your director, yourself. But this is ready to go. You guys could start this tomorrow and see how you get. You can order stuff. You can let them know, that this is your last day for delivery is going to be, let's say, the 21st, or the 22nd, I guess, because the last day of the 12th day would be the 21st if you started tomorrow. You could always start later, go later, depending on how you do it. For your local people, if you have inventory, you could structure it a little bit differently for non-local people, or if you don't carry inventory, there's lots of ways to tweak this so it will work for you guys. So we're down to about 15 minutes left, and I wanted to open it up for kind of like a roundtable discussion. I know that there's a lot of experience in our area. We have a lot of people who've been doing a lot of Christmases, a lot of different things. And so I wanted everybody who's maybe a little more experienced or who's done different things at the last of the year to just maybe take a couple of minutes if everybody who is interested in it would like to come in and add anything to this for our newer people that are in our area that maybe haven't gone through a Christmas yet. So I know like April, Denise, Heidi, Deb, there's so many of us on here, MJ, Jen, who have done stuff over the years and mixed it into their current lives because we're all busy every year, every month, we're all busy, but then at Christmas time, it's just even busier, and we understand that. So some of the people who juggle a lot of life, maybe multiple jobs, family, that kind of stuff. I just was hoping you guys would chime in and just share some other stuff that we could talk about for last minute gift ideas, last minute sales, last minute recruits. So that was what I have for you to guys tonight. If you want to just jump in and let's see what everybody else has to say.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I just noticed like if you put your hand up, all I have to do is put my hand up and then it puts the hand up in there.
I know it does it for you.
It
If
does
you
it
do
for
this
you
one,
now.
if you do this one, a lot of times it will do the
The
heart
heart.
too.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it says lower hand. I didn't want to add to any of that because I know there's lots of people who do, but what is the last day that we could I was looking for this earlier today because I was placing an order that we can order to get stuff by guaranteed by Christmas. Is it the 10th or when is that?
I thought it
You
was the
know.
12th or the 14th, but
Okay, it
Heidi,
might be the 12th. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you haven't, if there's things you think you're still going to need and want it for sure in time for Christmas, check out that date on In Touch because I couldn't find it today, but that is a consideration. So, but great,
yeah.
great ideas, great training, you guys. I loved your stockings. I love those cello bags. I loved the 12 days of Christmas. That's a nice little challenge if you guys want to challenge yourself in your business. But that's all I had. I just wanted to put that date out there, see if anybody knew.
Hey guys, so on the news on In Touch, it says the 15th.
Oh,
It
it
says to
does.
help ensure delivery of your orders before the holidays, your product orders must be received and processed by the 15th.
Okay. Thank you.
Perfect. That gives you guys 10 days until Christmas. We can do a lot of stuff in that 10
Oh,
days. You
yeah.
can do a lot. April, are you able? I know you always do so much fun stuff at Christmas. Do you have anything, words of wisdom that you can add for us?
Um, Kelly, first of all, I just have to say, great job. You covered a lot of ground and gave us a lot of great ideas. And um, I just want to piggyback on what you've already said. I think taking what you've already got, making a cute package. If you don't know what to put together, talk to your director, talk to your recruiter to come up with some little package ideas. And then put them all together, get them wrapped up and ready to go, put them in a big basket, go get your air checked in your tires in your car, go to where men are, car dealerships, brake shops, any place where men work. I mean, there's a Cadell's on every corner, and just, talk to them. If you know someone, that's even better. Get an in. If you have a woman who's in your customer base and her husband works somewhere like that, tell her you're going to give her a free gift if she can get her husband to let you come show your wares at their work. Just put your thinking cap on, and who do I know that I can actually market to, because men are shopping till December 24th typically. And if you show it to them and it looks cute and you can take their card or cash, then they usually are really happy to do it. So I think great job. Gift certificates, of course, and those wish lists, those are so important. So yeah, Kelly, you did a great job of pretty much covering most of the bases, because it's a little bit late to do corporate gifts. Most of those are done by now, but put it on your list for next year that if you want to do big sales, corporate, start thinking about it now, start planning now.
Yeah.
Good job, Kelly.
Yes, I
April, I
love it.
wanted to hear, April, I don't think I ever got to hear what your total Pink Week sales were. You had
Oh,
really a lot of momentum last time I heard, but maybe you talked about it last week, but I just wanted to hear the final tally because you were just rocking and rolling on your Pink Week.
thank you. Actually, we did not talk about it or do any recognition just because we
Well,
had the Korean glass facials and I knew it was going to
sure.
take time, and that
Yeah.
was really fun. Let me look it up
Yeah, I
because
heard you did a fantastic job. I knew you would.
oh, thank you very much. I've already forgotten how much it was. So I'm looking on my computer. Hang on. Stand by. That was
Sorry
it.
if you can hear my whining dog in the background. They don't like being shut out of the room when I'm trading.
$2,518.
Yay,
$2,518.
April!
Thank
That is
you.
fantastic. And I know that was like in lieu of open house and you just rocked it all online, right?
Yeah, because I worked the day after Thanksgiving. So
Yeah.
I didn't have a lot of time to put anything together or do my usual, stuff. So I thought, you know what, my pink, I've always done Pink Friday and I did Cyber Saturday. So anybody who missed it on Friday, I extended 15% off anything they wanted that day. So it's the same as their birthday discount. But yeah, I didn't have a lot of the normal people and I had some new people. So, you just never know. We just put it out there and I was delivering. Well, I'm still have two people that I need to deliver to that weren't in a hurry. They wanted something wrapped. So yeah, it's been great. And
Fantastic.
gift
Way to go.
ideas. Thank you.
I do want to add really quick. I just thought of something that I just discovered actually this time. We other people might already know this, and I probably should have known it since I've been with Mary Kay for a while, but I didn't realize that ProPay had an app. And I always thought I had to have a card reader if I was going to do something like that. So I've never really pushed being able to run people's credit cards on the go. I've usually just like said, oh, I could, if you do Venmo or one of those kinds of things, or I can write it down and then take the credit card information and enter it later. And at vendor events, we're not really able to sell a lot at vendor events. And so we haven't been able to do that. And I wasn't really sure how that was going to work and how we did it this time at like a bazaar where we had pre-made gift baskets up. So we weren't selling stuff out of the catalog. We were still taking orders and taking appointments for that kind of stuff, but we were selling the gift packages, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And so in that kind of a situation, those people are for the most part strangers in a sense. I don't know them, they don't know me, and I don't want people to just be like, oh, here, go ahead, write my credit card number down and keep it with you. And so I did realize and found out that with the ProPay app, you are actually able to go in without a card reader and you can manually enter their card information. And I would just walk through the screens with the customer looking over my shoulder or whatever so they could see exactly what I'm doing. At one point it says, don't store cards, so it doesn't save their card information. And I know ProPay is going away. It's not going to be the one that we use next. We have Swipe coming with the e-commerce transition. So going forward, that might be a moot point. But I just wanted to say that was kind of cool. I figured out to have a way to do it on the go right now. That really worked for Kelly and I this weekend at that little event that we had the gift packaging stuff. And we made sure we were definitely the Mary Kay way. We checked with them if they asked us questions about, one lady did come up and she needed a mascara. And we asked her if she had a consultant and we were getting ready to refer her back to her consultant. And she had just moved here, didn't have one local. She wanted a local one. And so Kelly was able to take her name and number and then follow up with her. And I think they have you guys have like an appointment. I guess that's two people I'm thinking of right now, but you do have a couple of follow-ups that you've done to set appointments for people and going forward. So, yeah.
Well, and I'm going to tell you guys what about halfway through my open house, because people were saying, do you have Venmo? And Venmo, if you don't have it, get it, you guys. And just tell them to put some kind of an emoji instead of it looking like you're selling a product because they're starting to want to take business fees out. So you don't have to have a business account for Venmo, but it is, I've never had a problem ever with Venmo, and the money is instantly there and there's no fees taken out.
Yes.
It adds up if I had quite a few $1,000s in sales. So when you're talking about like 2% or whatever it is, it adds up, those credit card
Yeah.
fees. So I use Venmo a lot, and a lot of my clients are now paying me on Venmo all the time. So anyway.
Yeah, I love Venmo. It keeps track for you. It's so slick. And I try and write, certain descriptions down too. But like my nail lady, I always put that I get pizza from her or whatever because, we're all doing a small business and the government and those people all get enough of our money anyway. So they don't need our 2%.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love the Venmo.
Yeah, me too. So for the inspirational close tonight, you guys, I do encourage everybody on Facebook to read Mary Kay's letter. That's what I wanted everybody to do for the inspirational close. I'm going to go ahead and post that one by itself on Voxer in case some people aren't on Facebook. I still want everybody to get that. If you're not on Venmo, if you're not on Voxer or Facebook, let me know and I'll text it directly to you. I just don't want to clog up all of our avenues of communication by posting the same thing over and over again. So everybody please go read that. It's so sweet. I love it. It's Mary Kay herself sending that out. And here we are 25 years later and it's still so amazing and wonderful. Okay, that's all I have for tonight.
All right. Thank you so much. You guys check out that 12 Days of Christmas. I love that challenge. And have a wonderful, fantastic week. And for anybody who got on late, I think I see Jill here. We're doing 10 to $20 small gift. We're going to do a fun little exchange at the Christmas dinner. So each person coming, if you're bringing your husband, have him bring one. It could be a gift card, a candle, some kind of a fun little gift. Small dollar though, under $20, $20 and under, okay? And looking forward to seeing everybody dressed cute for pictures, and we'll see you at Cottonwood Grill. Have a fantastic week and wrap up a great quarter.
Thank you.
Parties in. Thank you.
Yes. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.